Gonna flip you guys. So this is gonna be really, really quick. So there's security, there's security. I don't know if you can see him, he's on watch. And I'm not messing with him. Anyway, this is gonna be real quick. Because I know I told you all that I would show you the island. Hey, hey. Hey Anna, how are you? I told you I would show y'all the island, Northerly Island. So let me do this because I got things to do. I can't be out here long. So this got to be real quick. Thank you so much, Anna, for the gifts. So let me see if I can make it back. So if I'm breathing hard, that means because I got to get up these hills and all this stuff back here. But I had to come through downtown. So I'm like, let me pop off the expressway and go show my talkers and my tubers our island. So I haven't been back here this season. So I don't know if it's construction going on or not. You know, Chicago is always construction. There's winter and construction season. We're gonna see. But I saw some people up on the hill jogging, so I'm guessing I should be able to go back there. We're gonna see. This is the downtown that your little influencers don't be showing people. Oh my God. All right, y'all, pray for me. Because I got to get up this hill. I don't know if y'all can see it. But I got to get up this hill quickly so that you can see the island. And if my camera is shaking too much, I do apologize. Because I'm not totally hands-free. Because I'm on 2 different platforms. What's up, tubers? Let me know where you are joining. So there is Lake Michigan, the sunrise over Lake Michigan is one of the most beautiful things that you can see. So I'll try and give you all a scenic route. And I don't know where the boats are. Oh, there's some over there. So I don't think everybody's out on the boat. But let me know where you are joining from. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, this up the hill. This is how far I come. Lord, help me. Help me, Lord. But I do want you all to see Northerly Island. So put this on your list if you plan on visiting Chicago. Because people show you the hustle and bustle of our downtown, but they don't show you the serenity of downtown. Okay, I got alarms going off, y'all. Hold tight. All right, tubers, y'all be patient, because I got alarms going on. There we are. Okay, talkers, I got y'all. Whew. Bam! We're going to the island. Y'all didn't know Chicago had an island, did you? Did ya? So we have Northerly Island. And we got Stony Island. If you know, you know. Oh, there's some people out on the boat. See, we get it popping out here on Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is really like a baby ocean. So if you've never been to Chicago, you see Lake Michigan. All right, tubers, that you see it? That is Lake Michigan. One of the Great Lakes. We have Michigan. And our shoreline for Lake Michigan. Hello. Our shoreline for Lake Michigan is 18 miles one way. So if you want to do a round trip, thank you so much for joining in. Let me know where you're joining in from. I'm on the island. I'm on the Chicago Island. So that you can see, this is a space that you can come to. It's actually one of my favorite places to come for lunch because it is off in the cut. You know some Chicagoans that don't even know this is back here? They're not that adventurous. Them city dwellers. But yeah, and also they have camping out here too. So there's a family camp night every year. I want to say it's in June, don't quote me. And it's also a part of the public parks, the Chicago Park District. So yeah, this is a public space. So we got somebody out here fishing. He might be like, lady, be quiet. I'm trying to catch me some food. And so they have like undisturbed spots, which are like nature, preserved nature sanctuaries. So you'll see some wild foliage. See, we got the photographers out here. See, the photographers know. They come out here for that golden hour. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let us know where you're chiming in from. Hey, tubers, same thing. Let me know where you're chiming in from. All right, talkers, let me know. Tap on the screen. Hey, Nikki. How are you? We are at Northerly Island in Chicago. So put that on your list. Is that ATX? Is that Austin, Texas? I'm guessing. So here's one dip. Or do I want to just take y'all all the way to the bridge? All right, let's go to the bridge. Let's go to the bridge. I am well, I am well. I'm breathing out hard because I have to go up this hill. But I'm gonna make it down to the bridge for y'all. I'm gonna make it to the bridge. So that way you'll be able to see more of the island. You'll be able to see towards the south side. Where you from? South side. That's me all day. South side. So when I show you my gyms in the city, more than likely it's going to be on the south side. There are a few that are north, but I may show some of them. I don't know. But I actually did used to live on the north side for a while, and I loved it because people minded their business. Like, seriously minded their own business. And it was my first apartment, and I was living by myself, and so it was pretty safe. And if you're from Chicago, I was in Lakeview near Boys Town, and CK and Augie's was real big back then. So if you're from Chicago, and you know exactly where I was. I was right off of Broadway. Well, maybe 3 blocks east. I was actually off Lakeshore Drive, closer to Lakeshore Drive. Yeah, if you don't know about our birds, they are gangsters. They are gangsters. Whew. Lord Jesus. So I gotta make it to this bridge so I can turn around. So as you can see, we got geese getting in the water. Geese in the water. Hello, welcome in. Let us know where you are zooming in from, chiming in from, joining in from. We're on the island in Chicago. We're on the island. So I'm not gonna be able to take you all over there, at least not today, because I got places to be. I got places to be. All right, hold tight. I'm still trying to work with 2 devices. Ooh, did I lose my tubers? Okay. I'm trying to hold 2 devices. Hey, if y'all know where a double holder is, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Because I need it, especially right about now. So now I'm trying to hold 2 devices in one hand and then work on another device. Girl, you got a lot going on. You have a lot. The goings ons. The goings ons. All right, hold tight, y'all. I got to type something. Hold tight. Okay. Let me make it to the bridge. Hello. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to type something real quick. But I hope you are enjoying your view. And the sun is glaring in my face, so I can't see my screen. And there are no trees for shade. But I'm gonna get you to the bridge. I can at least get you there. Then I can take a short break to type. But I'm hoping you're enjoying your view. Am I covering the screen? Oh no, you all can still see. So here's one stop off point. And people actually come out here to do a lot of photos. And I will show you why when we get to the bridge. Because our skyline is unmatched. Don't argue with me. Argue with your little raggedy friends. Argue with your little raggedy friends. There we go. The Chicago skyline. Unmatched. No argument. Or you're going to be talking to yourself. Because, yeah. That's just how we do it. Y'all, this sun is still in my eyes. And I'm trying to type. Okay, y'all, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Can I prop you all up on something? See, I didn't bring my folder, my phone holder. You know what? All right, y'all. Bear with me, please. I can at least show y'all some rocks, I guess. Show you some rocks. Show you some rocks. Because I can't see in this phone. I mean, this sun is really bright, and I gotta type this stuff. All right, so let me know where you are chiming in from. What side of the globe? I'm just making a quick stop because I did tell people that I would bring them to some of my favorite spots, and that's what I'm doing. And this is one of them, but I'm actually on my way somewhere else, so this won't be too long. It won't be too long. All right, boom. All right, so you saw the skyline. Okay, I can pick up both of my devices now. I mean, this sun is out here. I'm loving it though. That skyline, listen, screenshot that. Get your whole life together. Screenshot that. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. All right, so now I'm gonna make it to the tip. This is Northerly Island. So if you're planning on coming to Chicago, put this down as one of the things to do. Man, them boaters are cruising. Because they still close by me. But look, all of this, you can run up all these hills, run down. Oh, my tuber's like, man, we dizzy. What you doing? What are you doing? What's up, New York? New York, NYC, on the tube. Isn't this beautiful? See, people want to tell you about all of the bad stuff going on in Chicago. But you know what? I'm actually good with that. Don't come. Don't come. Don't be bringing all them shenanigans, malarkey, and foolishness over here. We got enough. We got enough to share. But there are some beautiful green and blue spaces in Chicago. And that's where I hang out. In the beautiful green and blue spaces in Chicago. All right, so I'll let you know where we are. Oh, Chicago ain't gonna get popular. We are popular. We know we popping. We know that. All right, so you see we got some joggers out. So this black building in front of us, that is the McCormick Place. It also houses the Airy Crown Theater, where there are a lot of concerts. And I don't know if you can see this building. There's a building on the corner right there. And so my tubers, it's a building right there. That is Soldier Field. That's where the Monsters of the Midway or the Chicago Bears play. All right, here we are. Here's the island. So we're at the end. We're on the pier. And all of that you see down there. Where are you from? South Side, tubers. That's the South Side. That's South Shore. That's the neighborhood. So, and then across, let me go across a little bit more. Right across here, if you can see the smoke coming up from there, that's Indiana, tubers. If you can see the smoke coming up, that's Indiana. Chicago is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous city. I wouldn't trade our summers. Our summers are unmatched, but the winters, y'all can have that. You really can. You really can. So bookmark this, write this down, Northerly Island. If you decide that you're coming to visit Chicago and you want some nice, look at that. Look at that. Bam, you still see the skyline. It's unmatched. It is unmatched. So if you want some places or spaces where you can get away. Now, as you can see, I'm back here in this really secluded space Well, first of all, let me put this disclaimer out there. Just because you just see me don't mean I'm alone. Let me say that first. But so if you decide to come, this is one of those places where you really can just get away from the city and come and chill. The other thing I like about this is that the police are back here a lot. They back here chilling too. I love you. I love you boys and girls in blue. I love the men and women in blue, but yeah. So that's one thing I do like. So this is actually one of the spaces where the ones, so much land. Yes. So this is T-Man Toss, 10-man toss. This is actually one of the spaces in the city, where you can camp out. So it's ran by the Chicago Park District, which is our public park system. And they actually have campouts here under the stars. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. And it's a family camp night. Bring your kids out. They supply the snacks, the food, the tents. But it's a bunch of land back here. Because all of that back there is land. And then Lake Michigan is on the other side. These are just little man-made lakes here. Ponds. Yeah, I think they're ponds. But now Lake Michigan. All right, and let me see if I can get y'all to Lake Michigan. Well, let me just let you watch the skyline as we go back. Thank God I'm going downhill this time. I'm not going. Like I said, don't argue with me. Argue with your little raggedy friend. Because I know. And then there's so much free stuff to do, especially in the summer in Chicago. So if you're going to visit, well, with the way the internet is now, you can just go on whatever search engine you use and put in things to do in Chicago in the summertime, or hit the hashtag summertime shy, CHI. All sorts of stuff is going to pop up. So if you ever want to visit, and then you can plan your visit around that, because if you just come, this ain't that type of city where you be like, well, I'm just going to get up. If you're visiting, and especially if you're visiting for like a weekend, a short time, and you say, well, I'll just get up and see what we're going to get into. Nah, baby. You better know what you're getting into before you get up. Know that before you lay down. And have your itinerary. Because some things, even if they're free, have busier times than others. So, you're going to be mindful of that. So I don't know if you can see that little dome building right there. That little dome building. That is the Adler Planetarium. And they have like the coolest space shows, light shows, starry night shows. It's a beautiful place. So now I got to get back on the other side. Y'all hear that? That geese is huge. Well, that goose is huge. So here the boats docked. I believe this is I think it's called the Northerly Island Harbor. I believe. Because the Monroe Harbor is a little further down. And no matter what, you're going to see our skyline from wherever you are. So now Lake Michigan is on the opposite side, and the city is on the opposite side. Whew, Jesus. So if I am breathing hard and my devices are shaking, because I'm trying to move quickly to get through this. Whew. And talk to y'all. Oh, I gotta go up? Oh my God. I thought it was just all down. Okay, maybe it's just a small up. Y'all bear with me. I got a little bit to go up. Whew, Father. Father God. Hey, Bianca. Father God, Father God. Whew. So when we get to an opening, I gotta check on my vehicle, and then I may be able to let you see a little bit more of the lake, because I gotta go. So I don't know where you all are tuning in from, but we have, I call them the parking ninjas. So I don't know if y'all have them, but some years back, the city sold our public parking meters to a private company. And baby, I think they the X-Men, cause they jump, seems like they jump out of trees, leap tall buildings in a single bound, but they get you. They get you quick with them tickets. Whew. Okay, it's just up a little bit. Oh, Lord. Thank you for breath. Ah, Jesus. Whew. I made it up. Y'all can see the boats a little better now. A little bit better. A little. And then that Soldier Field, where you see those blue windows, those are the sky boxes. If you can see the blue on that building. Whew. I want to say this may be about 40 acres back here. I don't know, it could be more. But it's a whole lot of land. And so this is one of those things where kids can enjoy camping without going too far away. So here's Lake Michigan. Whew. They're camping right in their own city, but when they set up the campsite out here, it looks like you're really camping because everything is facing this direction. So when you wake up, you're facing Lake Michigan. I mean, you can come out of your tent and come around and see that, to see the city, which is so gorgeous at night. You can totally do that, but you don't have to. You can just stay camping and looking at Lake Michigan, which I like to call a baby ocean. Now, why am I going up the hill again? Jesus. We're gonna make it, y'all. We're gonna make it. Pray for me, pray for me. Also, if you come to Chicago, the skyline is gorgeous. Yes, I love it. So also, if you come to Chicago, and no matter what, let me take a quick pause. This building here, and then Tubers, this building here, is gonna always be the Sears Tower. Always. But if you look it up, if you're coming to visit, look up the Willis Tower. But I do believe even if you look up Sears Tower, it still comes up. But somebody bought it. And Chicagoans is like, what you talking about, Willis? If you don't know where that's from, that's Different Strokes. So that's the Willis Tower. But take the Chicago architectural tour. It's just a beautiful boat ride. You just like boat rides, but you learn so much. And if any of my Chicagoans are on here, go, because you're gonna learn so much about your own city that you didn't know. And one thing, thank you so much for the heart, Nikki, that is really fascinating at the same time, but then it also shows the arrogance of man, is what they did to the current in the Chicago River. So go on the architectural tour so you can find out. But it's really good. And the reason why I say the arrogance of man is because if the Lord done put something one way, leave it alone. Leave it alone. That's how stuff be falling apart. Just leave it the way that it is and you do your work around. Nature is going to take care of itself. But when you begin to fight against nature, things happen. But anyway, it's a very interesting story. So whether you are from Chicago or not, take the architectural tour. Even if you're not into architecture or history, it is a beautiful ride along Lake Michigan. All right, I think I'm still okay over there. So I walk to this little tip down here and give you a better view of Lake Michigan. Oh no, they got that closed off, dang it. All right, so I can't do it today. Yeah, I mean, this is the beginning of the season, but this is one of my spots, so I'll be back. But I just told you all I would make sure that I show you my favorite spot. I'll be back because all of this that you're looking at here and all of this here, all of that, it has flowers and trees and stuff, so it'll look a whole lot better. But since I was going this way, I said, let me stop off and take my talkers and my tubers on a little tour, a quick tour. So now we're back to Soldier Field and you can see it a little bit closer. Those are the seagulls None of them. Oh, I said that this is one of my favorite places for lunch. I eat in my car. So if you decide that you want to come hang out on Northerly Island for lunch, eat in your car, because our geese and seagulls are gangsters, and they'll go down. They will go down to get your flaming hot Takis or whatever you eating. They will go down. Oh, is this a cherry blossom tree still in bloom? All right, y'all get to see a cherry blossom tree. Okay, y'all got a double bonus because they said that they only last like 2 or 3 weeks. But y'all get to see the tree. Double bonus, y'all. This is a nice one. I mean, it is blooming, blooming, blooming. Don't do that. Don't do that. Flying over my head like that. Flying over my head. So this is it, y'all. Welcome to the Shy. Welcome to the Shy. So now you can see Soldier Field a lot better. So those light blue, that light blue across the top, those are skyboxes. And this is the skyline that is unmatched, 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 unmatched. Oh yeah, so this building, so I got to take, tubers, y'all got to go to the side for a little. This building here, I'm showing my talkers, that building there, and then my tubers, this building here. On the end, it's the only one that's on the water side of Lake Michigan. Like, there are things built along the shoreline, but that's the only one that's actually over on the water side. It started off as supposed to have been some more stuff, but if you take the architectural tour, you'll find out why they ended up being the only one on that side, and then also why it's made the way that it's made, because I love the way that it's made. But it's like such an interesting story. So again, whether you like architecture or not, whether you like history or not, the tour itself is just, it's phenomenal. And you get to sail along Lake Michigan. It may be, I was about to say a 3-hour tour. That's some Gilligan's Island stuff. Remember? They went out for a 3-hour tour, ended up on that island for 7 years. But it might be about at least 2 hours. But it is so good. Bring your jackets with you, even if it's a nice summer day, because the wind coming off of Lake Michigan, which is the lake effect wind, is very cool. Very, very cool, even in the summertime. So just bring a jacket anyway to be protected. So, all right, security coming through. So that means my time is up. But I hope you all enjoyed the view this morning. Thank you so much for popping in. Yep, don't be coming over here. Yeah, I told y'all them people be moving fast. But that was security for the park. Don't be messing with my vehicle. Don't do that. Oh, let me let you screenshot this so you know where you are. So this is the field house, or the administration building for this particular park district. And I'm gonna let you screenshot it. You're gonna screenshot it. So if you're putting this on your list for things to do in Chicago, this is where you are. Northerly Island. Go ahead and screenshot it for my talkers and for my tubers. Go ahead and screenshot it. And there's just so much that goes on. So this harbor is the Chicago harbor. Okay. Yep, not the Northerly Island harbor. It's called the Chicago harbor. So yeah. I'll give you one last once over of the Chicago skyline. Again, I know our city is unmatched. It's beautiful. Summer, to me, is the best time to come. Again, like I said, there are so many free things to do in the city. In the city, hey, I'm Chicago. There we are. And that's why we're ranked. Oh, one more thing. So, let me go to the shade so it'll look better. Because I told you that they have concerts, but I didn't tell you where. Let me go in the shade so I can see a little bit better. So you're on Northerly Island. So again, this canopy right there, and into my talkers, this canopy right there, that's a stage. That is the Huntington Bank Pavilion. That's the Huntington Bank Pavilion. And Lake Michigan is right there. So you're at a concert on the lake, baby. It's like you at the ocean or the sea. And then there's a lot of land across this water So this is the Chicago harbor, but Northerly Island is one of the places. So even if you picked up food, say for instance, if you picked up food and you want to just go somewhere nice to eat, but again, I told you, our seagulls and our geese are straight gangsters, and they'll get you. Best way to get around Chicago. No, you don't need a car, Nikki. Our public transportation system is very, very good. But seriously, if you decide to come, inbox me because there's some that, as a Chicagoan, I'm gonna tell you not to take. You can do, the ride share, but our public transportation system, like typically when you get downtown, you're pretty good. Once you get on public transportation. But depending on where you're staying, some things you don't want to do. You don't want to get on. So, yep. But the public transit, and they come. Like, it's not like you waiting hours. You wait minutes in between. And then there's so many buses and so many trains that go past the same places. So, you'll be good getting around. So, you don't have to. If you spend a lot of time downtown, you don't need a car. But if you're going out to, the suburbs, or if you're going to do a little bit more in the city, then it's worth renting a car. So that's how you can kind of gauge it. Even if you want to, say for instance, if you came for 3 days and you knew you were going to spend one day just getting around the city, actually getting around the city, you can rent a car for a day and it'd be like, well, I don't know, we got a new administration in DC. But it used to be like $20-$30 to rent a car for a day, like through, they ain't paying me no money, but through the E-Prize and the AVIS, and the B-Jet. Yeah. So they usually have pretty good rates. But they're not endorsing this video, so I can't give it to them. Yep. So that's how you do. So just plan how are you going to plan your trip, and then you go from there to get your transportation. And I mean, you can always inbox me. I mean, I'm born and raised in Chicago. I mean, I'm 58 years old, so baby, I know Chicago. I've been other places, lived other places, but there's nothing like Chicago. So I know. And then I work in the city, and I work all around the city. So yeah, like I said, there's some places, some spaces that you just not trying to be in. So on that note, you all, thank you so much for joining. I hope you got something out of seeing our beautiful city. Again, we are at Northerly Island, and I got to sign off because now I got to get back to the mainland. You probably will, and take a class with me. Okay, thank you so much. Yep. So let me know, and we would love to see you flowing with us on the mat. Y'all take it light, because I got to get back to the city. See, I'm feeling like I done escaped somewhere, but I got to get back to the city, to reality, and hear all the horns blowing and the people, throwing up fingers and all that kind of stuff. But on that note, you all have a very, very prosperous day. Oh, wait, it's something I got to do. So I got to remember when I'm on the talk before I sign out. I'm getting better. Tubers, y'all hang tight with me. All right, talkers, y'all take it light. We are done over here. I think it won't let me out. I'm logged. Okay, there we go. It won't let me out. All right, tubers, thank you so much for tuning in. I got to get back to the mainland, and we're out.